Prepping for a 2-week sail. Starting off with Jacco and my son Steph, and then after that I'm on my own. So we intended to go to England, but I decided not to because there is 27 knots of wind in the forecast and we would be on a tight time schedule, and I don't want to risk that. So I'm gonna have fun. I think we're gonna go to the Zeeuwse wateren. Or we're going to go to the Waddenzee. We might do an overnight sail. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to have fun and I'm really looking forward to it. So super excited. So let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Sailing Wind Rose with Jan, the guy that wants to go sailing for an extended period of time, or at least so he thinks. And in order to know for sure, I decided that this summer would be the perfect moment to actually give that a try. Sail with friends, hence Jacco was on the boat. Sail solo. And have my wife and dog over, just at a steady place in a harbor. Everything is upcoming in this video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment if you see something that is recognizable. In the meantime, the boat was prepped. We have the tri-lands, we have the lifelines, we had the additional sail, we had water, diesel, we had all the food, we had some beer, fully ready to go. What can possibly go wrong? Adventure number 1, if you don't open the right, what's kraan in English? Lever. The diesel will go to the stove, but not to the engine, and then it will not run as you expect it. Solved it. Hey. There's always something that can go wrong, and as I said, solved it. So let's go to IJmuiden. Very relaxing in the lock in Amsterdam. We have a saying, "Er kan altijd meer bij." Now there is one fun thing with the North Sea channel, and that's actually the fact that, I don't know why, but we always seem to have a headwind. And for a change, there was a really small window to actually put up the head sail this time and make a bit of use of it. We are sailing on the North Sea channel, which is the first. Oh. We were sailing! We made it to Big Port IJmuiden. Yes, baby. The sea's behind that door. And we're out on the open sea, ladies and gentlemen, where it all happens, and where there is actually quite a bit of wind, which is funny as well. The lock in IJmuiden. It's quite smelly here with hoogovers. Woo! First day on the beach not a lot of wind, little change plans, so taking it easy and enjoying the holiday at Imola Beach. Yeah. How nice is that, huh? Good first day. So today almost no wind. Tomorrow should be 5, 6ish. The question is, are we going to sail to England? Not sure yet. Doubtful. I read this book, which is Heavy Weather Sailing. All the stories in this book have one thing in common. People go out in a time squeeze with not an ideal weather window, and they think it'll be okay. Now, I'm not an expert sailor, so I do not think it will be okay. So I just prevent the risk. We decided England was a no-go. 7 before for 2 days on the way out and no wind for the way back with a deadline is not a good recipe. Except if you go to Texel. Then you have a following wind. At least that was the idea for the following day. But to know, we just had to have one night's sleep and look at the charts once more. And before we went to bed, obviously we had a good meal. De kombuiskookboek. Real nice food for on board. Where there is even an explanation of how to rig a huge ship with your recipe. We're going to eat the orichet with broccoli, walnoten, zongedroogde tomaten en basilicum. And it will be the first time that I cook from this book, and Sacha prepped all the ingredients, so it will be amazing. So let's cook some food. So this is going above expectation. Yeah, this looks pretty amazing actually. So and it smells quite good. So fingers crossed for my first cooking. Well, first cooking. It's not my first cooking, but at least it's my first cooking from the cookbook for zeilers. Oh, Sacha, bedankt. Sacha, bedankt.
Oh, wow.
All right. Okay, let's give this a try. It tastes exactly as the stuff I put in. Good. Beetje flauw, moet wel wat zout bij. Maar lekker.
Wow.
And another thing that I read in the book is that preparation is already half the work. You can better come prepared. So, because the day after would be quite windy, we decided to put up and rig the head sail. The additional head sail, the one for heavy weather. So we have our new sail attached here. It looks a bit, well, oddish in a way, but it's fully connected now. Got this one going up and down basically to lock it, that one going straight out, and changed it a little bit going from here to there, and Jacco came with a brilliant idea to make a soft shackle. This one holds it in place. This way we can fully utilize the whole setup. The only thing I'm now seeing is that this one should be behind it, but I'll fix that. So this way I can lock it, can get it there on the winch if I need it. I'll start turning the wheels, so that's super good. I have a nice stain there. I don't know where it is from, but it's not very handy actually. I have stains all over the place actually. But besides that, I love the boat, man. It looks pretty amazing. And I have a running nose, so I hope I don't have COVID. That would be quite annoying indeed. I think we decided we're going, haven't we? We have. We're going. So reading books and recognizing hazards and not going is not always the good recipe. So with a gale warning, a steady 5/4 following wind, but very good weather, we decided to get out of our comfort zone. Actually, I decided to get out my comfort zone and go for Texel. And that is called learning. And a learning experience it was. Hey Jan, mooi!
Ja.
Dit is leuk, daarom doen we dit. Tot nu toe gaat het goed, maar we zitten nog in de havenkom. So we're going quite well, but we're still in the harbor com. I don't know how you call that, but we're on our way. It is as Piet Veerman already said, we are sailing higher and higher. I'm actually not sure if the camera will pick up that we are rolling a little bit, but we're rolling a little bit. Looking at this footage, it just makes me so happy and excited that we actually did this. This is what sailing for me is all about. Getting out of your comfort zone, but enjoying the elements to the fullest. What a lovely boat. What a lovely sail that was. Really, really good. And after the initial adrenaline rush, we actually found a very nice rhythm, and it was time for jokes and fun again on board, because we actually knew we were in control. Even if we had to turn around, we were really manning the boat. The rudder ain't working because we put the dagger board up.
Yeah.
And that makes that the boat is extremely smooth over the waves. Really a joy to steer, but it will only go the way it will think is a good idea itself. How do you say that?
Yeah, well, it follows its own path.
It follows its own path.
It does what it wants to do.
It does. It has a will of its own. So, and in case you're wondering why am I wearing an earplug in one ear, this is because I watched Matt, and he gets seasick quite often, quite quick. So somebody said, put an earplug in your ear. So here I got it. It's my earplug in my ear. And it has to be said, I have not been seasick, nor has Jacco.
No.
And he doesn't have an earplug. So it works like a charm.
Yeah, and I have another one for you.
Oh, another one?
From Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie, put a banana in your ear and you won't see any elephants. There aren't any elephants. Yeah, you can see it works.
So we haven't used the wind vane. You can have an opinion about that as well, but we are convinced that if you have the opportunity to steer, you should use it. So we are hand steering already all the way. We have some nice rollers. This one, for instance, coming up. Look at it. Woohoo! Another one. So when there was a 5-6 blowing, we had quite a swell. It was a joy to see, and we've seen other boats, Mariholms, that boomed out the Genoa, had a mainsail, and they are already on the beer, and we're just doing it on the Genoa, and that actually works like a charm. We started with 3 reefs, went to 2 reefs, and we're now unreefed, and that works very well. Last time we did it with the mainsail, and the annoying part there was that with the mainsail you have to watch a jibe, and I had a jibe already once, and that hit the backstay. So up in the mast, one of the connectors is a little bit bent, so I'm not very happy with that. And this is, for that point of view at least, very safe, so very good. I did learn that with following seas, a boom, a headsail boom would be handy, and the spinnaker boom is too long, so that's on the to-do list. But besides that, we were having fun. And don't ask me why, but obviously the bloody Tesselstroom came by and we had to make a tack. Quite interesting indeed. Klaar om te wenden?
Heerlijk dit.
So by now all the excitement was quite gone, and instead of throwing in another woo YouTube music, I thought let's just keep shut for a moment and let me present to you what you actually hear if you're silent. We made it. Jacco, what do we say then? Eh?
Proost.
I think my face says it all. Really, really enjoyed it. With a good friend, an amazing sailor and a fun guy, Jacco, thank you very much for joining me. This was a huge success at the start of the trip, and I think it was a very good decision and we learned a lot. Even though we didn't go to England, but that is not the point. Next episode, Sacha will be joining me with Cooper on the boat. I will having a holiday, but I will also have some weather windows that don't really work along. And in the end, if you bring the boat out, you have to bring it back, right? So episode after that, I will be going solo back to Amsterdam. Hope to see you next time. If you've liked this video, leave a like, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. And if you're a sailor, leave a comment and a like. And if you want to know more, hit subscribe. And I hope to see you next time, boys and girls. Cheerio!